Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Evade here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to get the brand new exotic sniper within Black Armory called IZANAGI'S Burden. So this is a continuation of the mysterious box quest people have been holding in their inventory for weeks now, and we finally get to complete it today. So if you don't have the mysterious box, you just gotta head to the Volundr forge in the EDZ. Now instead of going straight over the bridge, you're gonna hop down to the left and start the quest there. So once you pick this up, you'll see you need 4 different keys to advance the progress of this quest. To get each specific key, you need to go into each of the forges and kill 2 drones at the start of wave 2. So go and kill enemies, throw batteries at the thing, wait for wave 2 to start, and then destroy the drones and finish the activity. Once you do, collect your rewards in the middle, and of course open the box right here, as this will award you that specific key. Here are the 4 locations for the drones in each of the new forges. You can then go ahead and visit Ada1 and she will now have the next step where you need to create a key mold. Now personally, I'm not sure if you need to do the mysterious box, 3 steps before you can pick up this quest, but I would assume you at least need to have it in your inventory.
Nothing about the Black Armory has escaped me over the years. Or so I thought. Until Guardians unearthed a secret facility of ours, lost to us since the Golden Age. The Black Armory papers mention it in vague detail. Something about a Project Niobe, but nothing more. Without the missing pages, the puzzle remains incomplete. In their absence, the best course of action would be to simply scour the place itself.
So our first step is going to be killing watchers on the Leviathan in the Underbelly. Now although this says kill 24 watchers, it doesn't have to be all the watchers in the Underbelly. You can do one room, clear it, go back in and kill the same watchers and get the same material. So I will show you a route to get there in a second, but make sure once you enter the room you don't clear all the enemies without them being alerted. You want to kill 1 or 2, make sure the enemy wave spawns, clear all the enemies, and then you can kill the watchers from there. This will allow you to complete the room over and over again, and you'll get 24 in no time. But here's how you get to one of the first rooms in the Underbelly. So when you first spawn in, you usually head up top, but we're going to jump down low and head to the secret lever room and input a code. So once we're over here, you can see there are 6 levers from left to right, 1 through 6, and we're going to enter this specific code, 153246. So like I said, this can be done solo, but if you do have a teammate, this is obviously going to be easier. If you did this correctly, at the bottom left it'll say a way is open, then head up top and we'll enter the Underbelly from here. So in this first room, just keep going straight and head to the back and go up the lift. Our next step requires us to get Glimmering Amethyst. It says the mold now requires a material known as Glimmering Amethyst. You can find concentrations of it in supply caches, public events, and strike chests. So for this you have a couple of options. You can go ahead and go do strikes. Now this will give you 10% for each strike or 20 of the amethyst. And then I believe each heroic public event will give you 10 of these amethysts and will progress 5% each time. Now we ended up doing probably like 13 different public events and then decided to run Lake of Shadows a couple of times, but I guess it's totally up to you. You can run public events and farm chests on the side, or you can just run Lake of Shadows, 10 times. It's just whatever you feel like doing. But if you do decide to go the public event route, we went on Nessus because that's where, a lot of public events spawn, and also make sure you have a ghost equipped if you can. That will allow you to see where the caches are around the area. Our next step is going to require us to go into the Bergusia Forge in the EDZ and achieve maximum temper at its fullest status. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Head into the Bergusia Forge, start it up, and in wave 2 make sure you take out those drones to initiate maximum temper. Once you do that, complete the forge and then you are done with this step. So this is the step of the quest that's going to give you the last key, the Black Armory key you need for this mysterious box quest. So once you put the key into here, visit Ada and see what she has to say.
This decryption device, it's for our founder's journals. I've used it to decode several of our recovered pages. It would appear that Project Niobe's purpose was to develop and produce enhanced prototypes. There are even sketchings. They appear to be some sort of advanced weapon. One of the pages provides instructions for a vessel. Perhaps we should start there. It's time we discover for ourselves what Civics is after.
So as you can see there, Ada tells us about an unidentified frame, and we're going to need to follow her instructions to figure out what the heck this thing is. So the first step to figuring out what this unidentified frame is going to be obtaining an Obsidian crystal. Now this is super annoying, but it seems you have to complete a rare bounty from Ada herself, and the thing is, these bounties are completely RNG. For example, sometimes when you complete some of her bounties or the weekly ones, it'll drop one of these rare bounties for you, and that's sort of what you need to do for this step, it looks like. Now I also do believe I've seen other people on Reddit say you just have to open a powerful bounty, it doesn't have to be from Ada, so if you do have some of those sticking around in your inventory, it looks like you're good to go. If not, do some of the weekly bounties and you may get some of those to drop.
Every piece in our collection tells a story, whether it be through its elegant design, its unique flavor.
So after getting lucky from RNGesus, I guess, our next step is Ascendant Glass Shards. We need to complete the Shattered Throne dungeon and recover this glass shard for the unidentified frame. Now luckily this week is the most cursed week, so you can complete the Shattered dungeon right now, but if you don't complete it before reset, you're going to have to wait 3 weeks. If you are 650 and at max power, the Shattered dungeon shouldn't be too hard, should actually be pretty easy if you know what you're doing, and there's many different guides to, well, guide you through there if you get a little bit lost. After the Shattered Throne, we're going to complete the Pyrimidian Strike and collect Radiant Phase Glass for the unidentified frame as well.
Genesis mine, no more.
And sort of wrapping this thing up, we need to take the unidentified frame to the Bergusia Forge and basically complete it again, and then return to Ada.
Sidvix perished. Another forge recovered. And yet, one final piece of the puzzle remains. What was Sidvix searching for in that facility? What secrets remain within the Black Armory papers? I pored through its pages, and I believe I found us a lead. The artifact you forged, it's for the very weapon I used to avenge our murdered founder. The pages imply that when the two are combined, they act as a key. And I'd be honored if you used it to solve our final mystery.
So once we return to Ada, you can see we are now awarded the IZANAGI'S burden, and there are still tons of more secrets to uncover involving the Black Armory and the forges. So definitely be sure to subscribe if you're new here and stay tuned to the channel for that. But here's a look at the IZANAGI'S burden, some of its perks, and then a couple of shots out there in the wild so you can see what it sounds and looks like. With that being said, that's all I got for this video. I hope it helped you out, hope you got your new sniper out there, and definitely be sure to like this video up if you enjoyed. Anyway, my name is Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.